the Solid Gold fade. When rapper starts a verse off that I'ma eventually be this, that's how you knew. He knew where he was going with it. He knew. And nothing was going to take him off that path.
But even before all the success, you saw him grind.
Yes. Working like radio.
Cause you can't become successful and then start to grind.
No.
You grind before you become successful.
Yes.
Therefore, it's easy to maneuver.
Yes, I remember when, the days, Funkmaster Flex, BJ Red Alert, they wouldn't play the records. And we used to make baskets, buy, champagne, Cristal, Godiva, all type of stuff, and make gift baskets for the radio station to try to get them to play his records. Like, it was a struggle, carrying crates of records to Burkina Mixtape Shop, Beach Street, downtown Brooklyn, like trying to get these people to sell the tapes. It was a struggle, man. It was not, people like to read the end of the story. Nobody like to pick up the glossary of the book. They don't want to get to the beginning.
But I read because the record label didn't want to sign him because he was a little older than the typical rappers. He was like 26, and a lot of these, they 18, 19, 20. You know what I'm saying?
Take advantage of him.
Right.
He was already super smart, crazy intelligent, one of the smartest men I know. And he, like I said, he knew what he wanted to do. The path was set. He knew, and he wouldn't take them less or no for an answer.
He ends up selling Rockefeller to Def Jam for $10 million. And you like, and a lot of people, $10 million back then, that's a lot of bread.
Yeah.
But he wasn't satisfied.
Yes, $10 million today is a lot of bread.
But you can imagine what it was back then. Yeah, because he strikes me as a guy real understanding that the minute you're satisfied as a person, you're through as an individual.
Yeah.
So he had an unquenchable desire, a thirst to get more.
I believe, if you ask me, I believe once Jay got his first 100 million and he knew it was accessible, he looked at the list on Forbes and started headhunting all of them. That was it. So I'm coming for everybody on this list.
He wasn't going to be satisfied with M. He needed a B behind his name.
Yep. I'm telling you, he's a go-getter. He don't stop. No matter how much is here, we need more.
Right. So now, okay, you get signed to Rockefeller.
Yes.
You one of the first. He done looked out for you. He done came like, hey, get out of here. Y'all on some bull jive. Y'all holding a man back. But you allowing him to hold you back.
Yes.
You need to get in the right frame of mind and realize you see all this, it's within your grasp too.
Right.
But I ain't gonna hand it to you.
That's right. You gotta want it. Like, it's just like the story they say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Right.
So I had to definitely take the drink from the fountain and learn myself. But I wanted it. Once I got the opportunity, I got the deal. Like I said, it was at the time when I was acting like I was Hollywood, so they didn't trust my work ethic. They didn't really believe in it. And this was at the time when we signed Beanie Siegel, because I was signed first, and then Beans got signed.
Right.
And then, Beans was just like a breath of fresh air to Rockefeller, that the whole focus shifted to him. So I had to prove myself. And that's why I think, superstar A&R, legendary Lenny S, because if it wasn't for him, us believing in each other, we went and turned it around and made the first album, Coming to Age, and we went gold. Wow.
So now you signed to the label, you get that signing bonus. What you do?
Oh, I told you.
That's when you got the house.
Yeah, that's when I bought the house. That's when, before that, I was still going to the project. I used to do shows with Jay in the limo, drop everybody off at their condo, and then pull up in the middle of the project like I was king of New York. Word up. The limo dropped me off right in the projects, and I used to feel.
Yeah, how did that make you feel like, bro, I'm stepping out of the limo, but I'm stepping out of the limo going into...
Yo, I used to feel like shit, man. Like, it was like the worst feeling ever, because you came from this such high. You flying, first class, business class, you staying in these prestigious hotels, you doing these concerts, riding around the limos, eating this fancy food, and then it's all over and the car dropped you right back to reality. So every day I used to know what I was working for.
Mm-hmm. I heard you said you wish you had planned your career earlier. Because and it sounds to me, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, that you feel like you wasted a couple of years.
Yes, I wasn't prepared. Like, the things like, I knew Jay was great. But did I know he was going to be what he is today? Heck no. I don't think none of us saw this. And I wish that if I did pay a little bit more attention, instead of chasing the girls, instead of chasing the club life, you know, the flossing, the flashy stuff, I would have been more prepared for what arrives. I wouldn't be just learning the business aspect now. I would have been business then, you know?
You know what? I'm really glad you said that, because every time I talk to someone, I say, well, did you know who? Oh, yeah, I knew that. I knew it. Oh, yeah, I knew you. I'm like, well, damn. Everybody knows that somebody's, I'm like, come on now. But you're really the first person that I can honestly say, like, no. I knew he was good. I knew he was a hard worker. He was dedicated to the grind. He saw a brighter future, a bigger picture. But I didn't think he would become this.
No, heck no, man. This was not in the cards. I knew he was going to be one of the greats, but the greatest, I didn't know. I couldn't see this.
Right. Having success early, and I mentioned some of the people that I've had on, from Keke Palmer to Megan Good to Chris Brown to Bow Wow. If you could, some of the upcoming stars now, young teenagers, 13, 14, 17, if you could give them advice, if you could get 5, 6, 7 of them in a room, what advice would you give them?
Leave the girls, like, the girls come to them, the girls gonna always be there. That's the number one rule of advice I would give them is don't chase the girls, chase the money. Because the girls chase the men with the money. That's number one. And number two, a lot of these young guys is just turning, they're making so much money and turning to gang culture. And it's just like asinine and backwards.
Yeah, I thought you wanted to lead that.
Yeah, you do that as you broke. You don't become a millionaire to be gang. I'm King Tito now. Like, I made 10 million, now I'm King Tito. Heck no, I don't want to see Tito.
Right. That's the whole purpose, is that while you're doing it legit, is to leave that culture.
Yes.
Why would you make 10, 20, 15 million dollars to go back?
And that's the advice I would give, is that you're just wasting time, man, and prolonging your life, man. Like, some of these guys is cutting their path short by living a life that they, not even, I'm going to say living, portraying a life that they thought was glamorous. Like, the streets they don't forget, it's unforgiving.
Yeah.
The streets it's not the playground.
Not even play.
No,
no, you don't play. It's like you don't play fight.
You don't play. Yeah, it's not the hokey pokey. You can't put one foot in, one foot out, turn around and shake it all about. No.
I read that Dame Dash got you out of a bad management contract.
Yes. Dame saved my life, man. That's why when me and Dame get our little internet spat, I don't feel good about talking about anybody I once called brother in a negative light. This is how I like to talk about my brothers, the good things, the nice things, and the genuine things they did. I remember going up to the office and I'm telling Dame, I just signed my management contract. I'm ready to go. Let's get this album going. And he's like, you signed a management? Who your manager? I'm like, yo, my guys, he like, let me see that contract. I gave him the contract. He called the lawyer right there on the spot. Are you insane? You trying to rob my little brother? Y'all better fix this contract right now. Like, crazy. And I didn't know. I'm like, hold on, my lawyer set me up. Fire him. And Dame helped me get a new lawyer, new accountant, all of that. Word. Saved my life.
So now, you've been in this situation. So how would you instruct others to go about handling business?
Oh man, hire your own lawyer.
Right.
I had a almost like a court-appointed lawyer. They just gave me a lawyer. Like, do your own due diligence, get your own attorney, and make sure, don't just pay somebody to read something. Pay somebody to teach you something. Learn the business.
Mm-hmm. Dame wanted you to be LL, because LL was go way back. He was one of the major ones, like in the early 80s.
LL, he influenced all of us.
Yes. You were resistant to that.
Yeah, no, because we had Ja Rule and they had the muscles. LL and them, I don't got the muscles. Come on,
and you weren't willing to work out to get the muscles.
Man, I do, but it take a long time. I thought muscles come in 6 months.
Right.
Thought I could get the 6-month plan, man.
Right. So, you said I don't really like to go back and forth with Dame, because he's helped me so much.
Yes.
And when somebody helped you, it's hard. But why do you think he's become so resentful?
Man, I think any man that knows they did wrong before they admit it, they attack. And I think that's the phase he's going through. He's in attack mode right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then comes the admission and self-guilt later.
Right. You know, I see people on the internet and everybody saying, man, Hov work this many billion. Man, he can kick Dame down something and get him out of that situation. Come, man, you know, blah blah blah.
That's not Jay. I'm just letting you know that right now. Shit, I'm his friend. He ain't giving nothing away. To the loved ones, you gotta earn it. You gotta work. And then the person who was chopping at his tree for so long, I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, because he's taking some shots. I mean,
Yes.
and it's in a way for me. I mean, you know the situation better than I do, and you know both of them better than I. But it's really sad to see people that were so close together become so far.
Yes, and business does that. Now that's why I say money is the root of all evil.
Yeah.
Man. Money is it changes everything you know. When we sitting here, everything is fine and dandy. You throw a pot of money in, everything changes.
Rockefeller break it up.
Worst day of my life.
Did you go back again? Like, oh, did you know Jay-Z? Could you see this coming? Could you foretell of this?
Yes, I knew. We used to talk, you know, like I remember at Change Clothes video shoot, you know, me and Dane had a little argument, like something that got real personal, and Jay didn't like that. And we had a conversation, and he was like, yo, it's gonna come a time, if none of these guys don't ship up and act right, we gonna ship them out. It ain't gonna be none of this no more. And I'm like, huh? Now, I'm going to the guys trying to tell everybody, you know, break it down, but nobody was listening to me. They thought they knew they had the blueprint. It's like, okay, if the boss is saying this is about to be over, and y'all not listening to me, I'ma just sit here and watch the credits roll. You know, and it's sad to say that I tried and there was nothing I could do.
Money, ego. What was the root? What was the main? If I got you under oath, and I got the Lord, what do you think the main reason was?
Looking back now, I think it was credit. Like for some reason, our culture loves credit being the reason behind something instead of just getting the money for something. Like people want the credit; they want to be the man.
The
like,
reason why
I put this together. You're here because of me, and I think that all me attitude is what destroyed me.
I mean, because if you look at it, and let's just say you inherited 10 billion, and I got out and I grind and I worked and I got 10 billion. You got 10 billion, I got 10 billion.
Yeah, we the same.
How is unimportant.
That's right. And that's I don't know why people be so fascinated off of that, man. They want to explain that it's because of me. It's like, okay, I'll give the credit away. If I walk out and find a bag of money and you want to say you helped me find, go ahead.
I saw it first. Okay, good. You saw it, but
I grabbed it.
Right. But they say most dynasties fall from within.
Yes,
It's
all the
not
time.
the outside. It's the inside.
And too much money, man. Too much money, too much power. It brings egos, really big egos, man, and it's uncontrollable.
I want your honest opinion on this. The greatest rap lately. We got Death Row, Bad Boys, Cash Money, Young Money, Aftermath, No Limit, So Def, Rough Riders, TDE, Quality Control, Maybach Music, Def Jam.
No Rockefeller. We ain't not in there.
Yeah, you in
You
there.
ain't say Rockefeller.
Rockefeller's in
And
there.
it's automatically Rockefeller.
Give me your five. Give me your top five.
You gotta say Cash Money.
Okay.
They had one of the longest runs in hip hop independency history, I believe. Then you gotta say Death Row. Death Row started this gangster. Like, come on, man. Dr. Dre, everybody they started that. You gotta give No Limit his props just off the hustle and the Shaw Endurance Master P show. What's the other names you said? Oh, Rough Riders.
Rough Riders.
Come on, man. You got Swiss, DMX, God bless, D&Y, Real Straight New York, Yonkers, Harlem Hustlers that turned that into what? Come on, that's four right there. And then, who else would I go after that? I gotta.
You got Young Money, you got Aftermath, you got So Def, you got Quality Control, Maybach Music, and you got Def Jam.
Def Jam is one of the greatest labels in history. Like
Because they really started.
yeah, without them, it wouldn't be no Young Money, Cash Money, OVO, TDP. Yeah, it'd be nothing. Word up. So Def Jam really the pioneers to this. Russell Simmons and them, they paved the way for what we do.
Kanye, what do you remember about Kanye?
Oh, genius, man. Kanye is a musical genius. When it came down to Kanye in the studio, he was like Jay. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Like, Kanye heard no. Like, used to make the beats, but telling everybody, I rhyme too. Yo, listen, I got verses, I got this. Man, I don't want to hear your verses.
Yeah.
Like, Bleak, I'm telling you, I'll be the greatest.
Get back in get that engineer going.
And he wouldn't take no for an answer. So his sure endurance and perseverance to grind and make people believe, it's forever etched in stone.
You're right. College Dropout. Here's some of his greatest stuff. But a lot of people say, man, it changed when his mother passed. Because that was the woman that he truly, truly loved. She was probably one of the few people that could talk to Kanye and keep him on the. Did you notice a change? I don't know if you've been around him since.
I never, it's so crazy. I knew Kanye and I never met his mom. God bless her soul. I never met his mom. So I really don't like speaking about that, but people mourn in different ways. Death hits people. No one can mourn the same way.
Right.
So maybe this is his mourning. You know what I mean? We don't know. You gotta let him find his peace. Yeah, man. But it's a lot for that man. You playing you got kids involved, your mother, the industry, your money, your business. It's a lot, man. They put a lot of pressure on them and expect that you don't break. Like pressure bust pipes, man. At some point, every man got a breaking point. And I think he hit his, man. And it's sad to see, because like I said, I don't like to see none of my brothers spiraling or in the news, any type of controversy. But sometimes you just have to sit back with a clear mind and just try to understand what that man can be going through.
You also got an opportunity to work with Rihanna early in her career.
Yes, and I had no clue who she was. I was pissed off. I didn't even want the hook. I remember I came in the studio, Jay yo, I got this beat for you. We got a hook on it already. And I'm like, who is this girl? I don't want this record. You bugging it. Jay and this record is fire. You don't like it? I'm like, I don't know.
You turned it.
Yeah, and then they brought Rihanna in the room and I'm like, put that beat back up. Let's go, I got this one.
Man. I guess you didn't know she was going to become a billionaire.
No, she was, come on. Rihanna is one of the most beautiful women you can lay your eyes on. So I knew once she get her face on camera, she get the song she needs, it's all she wrote. Yeah, that's it. That's another anomaly, man. And Rihanna, she's she came in and dominated the game, man. No foreigner, I could say, came to America and really dominated like Rihanna did.
But if you think about it, music, she started having a music background. But people don't really look at Rihanna for music now.
No,
she got perfume and she got bro. Yes.
She damn near put Victoria's Secrets on notice.
Absolutely.
They better watch out.
Do you remember when Hov got sued by the wrestler for doing that?
The diamond thing? Yeah, I remember that.
But that's not his thing.
I don't know. Why would you think you made this up?
That's Delta Sigma Theta.
I would have thought they would have tried to sue us.
Yes.
But they were stepping with us. So we made your love for them.
Let me ask you a question. I mean, I think the first time I ever heard beef, I don't know if it was beef, but a diss was when LL and Kool Moe Dee.
Yeah,
that was really the first time. And obviously Kool Moe Dee got into it, I think, with Cannabis.
You mean LL got it?
LL got into it with Cannabis. Hov and Nas went back and forth. When was the first time that you noticed the diss? How old were you when you found out dissing was like a thing?
Oh man, young.
I mean, like you said, we going bar for bar, we going, we ciphering, okay, cool. But
rap started out as battle. Okay. In the back park, when the DJ played the music, two MCs grabbed the mic, one showcases that he better than the other. So it started out like that. So that's if you get into hip hop in any fashion, any form, it's a competitive sport. Number one, it's like trying to be friends in basketball or football.
Right.
After the game, we can chill, but when we get on them lines, it's war.
Try to knock your block off.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is in rap. So I just feel like they took the battle and now it's in court. Beef is in court now, rapping. Like, it's insane that a man went in the house, wrote a rhyme, picked the beat, and now he's going to court for that.
And look, and there have been some great, obviously, Nas and Hov going back and forth. You got Tupac and Biggie.
Yes, it's great, legendary. You got Ice Cube and Cormega. I mean, I said Cormega. I mean, what's my man from Chicago? He gonna kill me now, man. He's gonna kill me.
Because you know when NWA broke up and Cube left and did his thing and he came back with No Vaseline.
He had major beef with them. And No Vaseline, one of the greatest diss records in history.
One of the greatest. I mean, a lot of people keep moving it down because it seems like people don't think if it didn't happen today, it wasn't important.
No,
but No Vaseline and Ether and all those, Tupac hit them up.
That was a heartbreaking record. I ain't like it. I was from Brooklyn. I like it, but I ain't like it. Yes, Common Sense. Thank you, my brother. Yeah, when Ice Cube and Common got into it, that was a good lyrical battle. Because Common is super nice.
Yeah.
One of the nicest off the top lyrics. Man, nobody messes with Common Sense.
Right. And then Kendrick and Drake.
Oh yeah.
The man, I mean, the Grammys that came along with it, and the Super Bowl halftime show that came along with it, and he goes on tour with SZA, and it's sold out.
I've never seen a diss record do that.
Never.
Ever.
And you might not ever see it again.
No, you won't. I think this is the one only time, but you know what it shows you, man, and I hope the OVO camp and everybody knows, and any other rapper that's getting into this business and want to be a star, they don't love you, man. It's just like the streets. You a showman. You here to perform, do your show and go home. Certain fans gonna love you, but the masses is not gonna love you. They're gonna respect you, but there's no love here. It's the next man up. And that's what it goes to show, because if you could dominate for so long like Drake did, and then somebody could just come, move you out the way, like, get out of here. Where's the loyalty or the love for the fans, right? It's like almost they didn't exist.
That man got 10 diamonds selling singles. I mean,
but still, man, like, it's still, you don't want to be getting, assassinated on music, on record, then your comments, the Twitter, you walk in the street, people shouting this to you, doing it. It's a rough time, man.
It ain't gonna go away, because guess what? They play that at every game.
Every game.
NBA arena, not like us.
All he got to do is he got to make another one. He got to make something to counteract that.
Do it, but does it? What about just music? Does it have to be a diss to counteract that? What if he came out with another album?
No, it don't have to be a diss.
Okay.
Like, remember, I'm never gonna agree with the fans. They try to say was the best diss record in the Jay and Nas battle. Cool. We can't argue with the fans, but you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make a classic album. We're gonna drop the Blueprint. We're gonna drop the Black Album. We're gonna do the things to out-hit your opponent. And that's how you win a war. You can lose a battle, but you gotta win a war.
Yeah.
And that's what I pray, that's what they over there focused on, the war, not the battle.
Are you surprised that Drake took it this way, that he Universal and gonna sue? Are you surprised that he did?
Yes, I'm surprised. You got people that's on both sides. He's suing because it's a battle. Oh no, he's suing, he's taking the mega giant down, the industry and all this.
But the mega giant built you up.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see a winner in this, man. It's just, I don't see a winner in this.
Yeah, well, I mean, you in the music industry, you've been around the music industry, to the lay people that's gonna watch this, gonna listen to this. What does he hope to accomplish by this?
I don't know. I really don't know, because I got a lot of diss records about me. Like the Rap of the Game, he got like 40 diss songs about me, but I'm never gonna take him to court. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I hope it wasn't his decision. Like, sometimes lawyers make decisions and
they got the billable hours.
Yeah, but still, man, I don't know, man. Rap beef in court, should have been some physical altercation for that. I don't know, man. And they both my guys. Drake, like you said, got 10
more than anybody.
10 diamonds. Like, he been on Billboard longer than anybody. Then you got Kendrick, who's just amazing, phenomenal. Both of them are. I don't think this is career ended, like a lot of people say. I feel like Drake can definitely come back from this. As you see, he just dropped the super smash Nokia.
Man. But I had Fat Joe on, and Fat Joe say, man, look, if they call you off the porch, you gotta
go. That's right. You gotta go. You can't. They can't find you to the
go ahead.
door.
Y'all have that. I'm too big to battle.
Nah, man, you can't.
But they try to hit up Jay. Jay don't even pay up no mind.
Jay had us in the lobby. The Rock. Remember, you wanted to get to the penthouse, you got to go through the lobby first. He had some hitters in the lobby. Couldn't just get up there that easy. Drake ain't got no hitters in the lobby. He got to get some hitters down there.
But think about this, Lee. All the people that Drake done jumped on the feature. All the people that on the tour, when he go on tour, y'all come up.
Yeah.
Everybody turned their back on this man.
So he should have gave me a verse. Should have gave me a verse. I'd have been on the front line with you. Superman.
Are you surprised they did a man like that?
Yes, it's like I trust no love in this game, man. People gonna use you for what they need you for, and then when they done with you, they gonna put you back because they don't need you no more. They got what they needed. This game is dirty, man. It's a really, really dirty game, and you gotta pick your friends and know your enemies. For sure.
J. Cole was like in it for a hot second. J. Cole said, nah, this ain't for me.
Yeah, he got up out of there. Yeah, the pot guy, he got up out of there.
He jumped back on his bike and rolled off there like Debo.
Yeah.
I want none of this.
I respect them. I ain't gonna knock them. You know, war ain't for every man. And I'm never gonna say you're less of a man because you don't want a war. It ain't for everybody. And J. Cole got shooters in the lobby, so. He got a record label. A lot of guys down there, JID and all them guys, they pin game is serious.
Why you always getting into it with people though?
Me? I don't got no problem.
Yeah, you be. I mean, I guess they started with you. Cause you and Cam had.
Me and Cameron?
Yeah.
Nah, man, Cam, my guy. I don't got no problems with the guys. That was maybe that Rockefeller stuff. None of that was real.
Right.
Like Cam, Jim Jones, all them, we all chilled in the studio together, and then out of nowhere we had beef. And then out of nowhere it was over. But no one got punched in the face. Nobody threw a grape at nobody. Nobody even slipped on a banana peel in this beef. So there was nothing.
Let me ask you this. Do you feel like beef dissing is okay as long as it stays on wax? Because a lot of times, because I think people think that the Biggie Tupac, it was fine. I mean, Tupac Hit 'Em Up was one of the great diss songs, but it kind of spilled over. It left the wax and went to the streets.
It's crews. It's not necessarily the artist.
Yes.
It's the guys you're with. Like, I have guys, I might feel offended by something someone say. And I could be talking, just free talking around my guys. Yo, this guy did this, da-da-da-da-da. And then one of my guys want to go take it upon himself to be like, hey, I'm going to prove a message is so bleak. I'm loyal. I'm going to hit this guy for him. I can't control that. So that's what it usually be. It be the crews. It don't usually be the artists that get into the brawl unless we genuinely don't like each other. And like I said, if you look at 75% of the beef, half these guys don't even know each other.
Right. But I mean, at that point in time, you're like, man, I'm making too much money to be.
But if they call you off the porch, you got to go.
You got to go,
man. You got to go. If you get called off the porch, you know how it is in the neighborhood, man, or even in school. 3 o'clock, that 3 o'clock meet me in the park and you don't show up. You might as well tell mom transfer school.
Yeah, you're right, but they say after school.
Yeah.
Hey, and when school's out,
3 o'clock, me and you don't show up. Mom got to get them transfer papers.
Damn.
Seriously.
You right. Hey, you gonna give an ass cut or you gonna take one, but you can't run from
That's
one.
right, man. They going even in loss. Like loss is like, you know, every defeat is not a defeat.
Right.
At least if I lost fights, but I bet you the person fighting me don't want to fight again.
That's what you got to make.
You know what I mean? Like it wasn't an easy W.
Right.
It was a very hard one.
Right. But the ones that you get, you got to make it break loose. Don't let nobody break it up. Make him break loose. He ain't gonna come back.
That's right. That's a fact. You gotta fight, man.
Right.
Win or draw, win, lose or draw.
Is it true you turned down Old Boy?
They say I did. Just Blaze, Cam, everybody say they got the narrative, but I don't remember having the beat.
Right.
And if I did, I'm a fool. I was on, I don't know, Lemonhead. But I can tell you, I turned down Rest in Peace Black Raw beat. Whoa. I had that beat first. I didn't use it. I didn't see.
You couldn't see what he saw?
I didn't see whoa. He made it whoa. The beat wasn't that. It was just the beat.
Right.
When he got the beat, he like, oh, now, whoa. Like, so he brought the life to the beat. But all rappers have beats that they turn down. Like, my record, Mind Right. Redman didn't, he passed on that beat. Those was his DJs that made the beat for me. So that circle of people passing up beats, I think everything ain't for everyone.
Right. It is hard, you know what? 'Cause it's kind of like a movie. You hear like such and such turned down this role, and such turned down that role. And after you see that person in that role, I'm like, I'm not so sure you would have done the role justice like he did it or like she did it. So now on a beat, you're like, okay, yeah, I might have turned it down, but I don't know after hearing it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have did Old Boy. He did Cam and them. Come on.
Yeah.
It's already history.
What about Joe Budden, Pump It Up?
Oh yeah, I had that. I had that. Just Blaze was in that. You know, I had that. I passed that up. Joe Budden's got that one. That's cool.
Let me ask you this: where are you on ghostwriting?
Now I feel like it's not good, but a lot of these guys got a lot of writers in the room. I feel like to sustain, you can't think of everything yourself.
Right.
So you need people like, you know, the beat. Somebody gonna come up with the hook. Somebody might come up with the concept. But as far as somebody writing your 16-bar verse, no. You can give me an idea, you can give me a chorus, but you're not giving me a verse. Only person who can give me a verse is Jay. Jay want to give me a verse, I gladly accept.
Right. But damn, Bleak, I mean, you know, like when you in a movie, I mean, you don't come up with all the lines. You don't do everything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but rap, I feel like you held to a higher stake than an actor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and you can't really say that. Ice Cube and them writing their own movies.
But Jay-Z wrote for a lot of people. A lot of your favorite faves, he done wrote bars for.
Yeah, that's why I say he could give me a verse if he wanted. He got something laying around, pass off, big homie.
Do you feel people disrespect your opinion?
Yes, all the time.
Why?
Because I'm too close to the sun. When anything is too close to the sun, it dissolves. Jay is the sun, man.
Because they say, oh, man, that's JB. That ain't, he ain't come up with that. Jay did that.
Yeah, like no matter what I do, he's gonna get the credit for it. You know what I'm saying? Right now, like after this interview come out, Jay called you so I could do it. Right now, Hov put the call in, baby.
Barbra Streisand quoted Memphis Bleak in a diss to Donald Trump.
Yeah, I see.
She said, the strong are quiet, the weak start riots.
Yes. She took that, and that's crazy. She listened to 900 Hustler, because she had to listen to that's a real drug dealer record. Barbara outside.
Have you ever been starstruck?
Michael Jackson. That's it.
What was What was it like to be? Because people keep saying, who's the most famous person ever lived? Other than Jesus, Michael Jackson.
Yes, word up. Michael Jackson is it, man. You know, every kid in the world wanted to meet Mike. So at Summer Jam, when I got a chance to even see Mike, racing through the halls, coming in our dressing room, it was just, I couldn't even go, like, if you look at the pictures, everybody on stage, I was on stage when I'm not in the picture, because I was that starstruck, like, that's Mike, man, like, that's the greatest of all time. Like, I couldn't believe it. That's the only time I could say.
Because you've been, I mean, look,
I've been around everybody. God rest Nelson Mandela. I done been around everybody, bro. Yeah. We did a show for during the Water for Life tour in Africa.
But since you've been around Jay and you've known him for so long, people probably feel that same way about Hov. But you like, man, that's my man. That's me, bro.
Yeah, no, Jay, like, people be losing it when they see Jay. Jay is like the ultimate super famous, like, but me is like, stop playing with me.
It's like, I don't know if you ever met Michael Jordan. You ever met Michael Jordan?
No, I never met Mike. I seen him a few times, but I never met him.
Bro, that's the only man I've ever met.
I believe you.
He don't.
He's the GOAT, man.
If you listen to people, I'm talking about superstars.
Yes, and
when they describe it, they say the same thing.
It's crazy. And Mike is the GOAT, man. Like,
I know it's sacrilegious to say, but and people are like, well, who's the most famous MJ? And Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan, and we know the sneak, the jump man, but ain't nobody Michael Jackson.
No, nobody's Michael Jackson.
Can you imagine if Michael was Michael Jackson in today's time with the internet?
Oh, Jesus. Like what they say, so 30, his album went 30 times platinum or something when it came out, it'll be 130.
Yeah, he's sold 100 million hard copies.
Yes. A Thriller.
A Thriller.
100 million. With 30 million when it first dropped. Overall, 100 million.
There'll never be another album do that.
Never. They said, I read something a while back where it said, out of 3 billion people on the planet, 2.6 billion of them people were Michael Jackson fans. So I mean, he had the whole world was a Michael Jackson fan. It's insane.
I mean, think about when they would see him and people would like spend great money and they would pass out. They wouldn't even get a chance to see the concert.
Yep.
What man can come out there for 10, 13 minutes and just stand there, don't say a word?
And people will be fainting. Yeah, nobody. I don't see nobody doing that.
He said, let it marinate.
Yeah, I don't see nobody doing that today.
Never.
Not today. Not today. Everybody famous in their own right. They got an Instagram page, they go live, they like, man, I'm lit. He ain't lit.
Where are you on sample?
Oh, I love it. You know, some of the best music is made from samples. You know what I mean? But I don't think it has to be the right sample. Right? You know, and the right person chopping the sample. Like, you give the right sample to Just Blaze or Ninth Wonder, oh man, you're gonna have a masterpiece on your hands. Them boys know how to chop a sample up the way you forget who made the record.
Right.
Serious.
Is it a situation like somebody wants to sample yours? Because I talked to L and I talked to a lot of people that's had their work sampled, and they're like, nah. I had Bobby Brown talk to him. He said, nah, I got to hear that because I ain't gonna let everybody mess my.
Yeah, no, Bobby got, come on, he got classics. You don't want to have people ruin your records. Now, in that aspect, yeah, somebody sampling your music, you definitely want to hear it, to clear it. Because, like, if you really take pride in your work, you don't want nobody tarnish it.
Right. Destiny Child. Oh, hold on. Who?
I think I All-Star Philly.
Yeah.
Philly rough, man. Philly boo. Santa Claus.
They threw snowballs at him. He bringing presents. He bringing.
But it wasn't because of their talent. They did it wrong. Remember, they were in Philly. This was the year Kobe was playing, you know, Allen.
Oh, that was yeah. That was all.
Yeah, and they came out with the Kobe jerseys on in Philadelphia.
No. Even though Kobe is a hometown guy, Allen Iverson
is the guy in Philly. He's the god of Philly. Like, there's no bigger than, no one more famous than AI in Philly. You kidding me?
You're absolutely right.
Yes.
Look, let me ask you this about Beyonce. And did you know? I mean, Destiny Child. That was a great group, but B
was, come on.
I think the most impressive thing, and she has a Rolodex of impressive things she's done, but to do country.
Oh man,
I mean, she's here to go way. A lot of people won't even
attempt it, but that just shows you the musical genius that she is, man. And there's no boundaries or limits she's not willing to test or try. You know?
But you know, in order to do that, you got to be up here.
Yeah.
You better not be here and do that, because guess what? When you do a crossover, you gonna be down here.
That could be your career exit. They can walk you right off the stage, like, oh, you can't. All right, let's walk her off right now. Like, nah, B is this. She is like. If anybody is, I see, going in that Michael Jackson stratosphere, she's the closest. 100%.
Help me understand this, because they've been going back and forth. Man, Chris Brown better than Michael Jackson. Now, I believe he might be the closest as far as being able to move and can sing, because he's an entertainer.
Like, Chris Brown is,
oh man, that joke can move, man. Do he got bones in his body?
I don't know. But Chris Brown is a major superstar, incredible dancer, phenomenal singer, got hits after hits after hits, but Michael Jackson, I don't know. I know he could. If they did a biopic on Mike, they need to let him do all the dance.
Because wasn't he supposed to perform something at the BET?
Yes,
and they cut it?
You know how it is, man. They bring up the back in the day bull crap. That man done proved himself time and time again.
How long you gonna punish him for?
Yes, like, come on, man. If we live in a country that forgives, then they need to forgive. You know what I'm saying? And don't hold that over that man head. Everybody's lives don't win. They got lives now. You know what I mean?
She's a moved on. She got kids.
Let that man live, man. Like, you know, that's the whack part about the industry that I don't like. I feel like in our culture, they hold us to a higher standard than
we help him too.
Yes.
We help him.
Yes.
How big could he have been? Minus that incident. How big could Chris Brown have been?
No ceiling, man. I don't see no stopping. Without that incident, I don't see no stopping Chris Brown. He was the young heartthrob of America. You know what I mean? Like, he could do no wrong. You know what I mean? That's why I feel like they gotta let that go, man. That kid done proved himself that he's a genuinely sorry and
Yeah, he's
like,
remorseful. She's forgiven him.
exactly, but they don't want to forgive him. Who are you people to be the gatekeepers of forgiveness?
New rappers today.
Yes.
I talk to comedians, and comedians like, man, look.
They don't like him. Yeah, they
Because comedians, the old comedians, they had to go on a little chitlin circuit, and they perform in front of 30, they perform in front of 40, 50, 100, and you work your way up. Now some of these comedians, they get on the internet, they do a skit, they do boo.
and it's on. Yep. That's the power of social media, though.
Right.
Like, you can't get mad in the era. It's just, you know,
You take advantage of what's available.
I had to take the train. These kids is taking Uber to work now. I can't be mad you in the Uber, right? I had to take the train. Like, yeah, so, excuse me, you just have to respect it and accept it. Like, everybody deserves their niche and their time. And I feel like these kids today, it's their time. We had our time. And a lot of people didn't capitalize on their time, so they mad
They're
at the
resentful
kids'
of the people
time.
that's do it.
Yes, and it's like, let that go, man. Let these guys shine. Let them feed their families and prosper.
You got an opportunity to work with T.I., Missy Elliott. Missy, I don't think Missy gets the credit that she deserves.
One of the greatest ever, and phenomenal writer. Wrote so many hits for countless artists and R&B groups in the.
But her videos was
insane.
futuristic.
Yes.
I mean, and I hate that the video era has gone.
Yes. That's because attention span is dying, though.
It
Like,
is.
people don't even watch videos anymore. It's all on your phone.
your phone.
Little quick 3-minute reel on your Instagram, and that's it.
It better be a short. Got 1 minute to hold my attention span. I'm putting this phone back in my pocket.
That's right. So that's what I think it is. But back then, man, I appreciate what they did. Her, Busta Rhymes, Ludacris. I feel like they was the most creative artists of our genre.
Is it true T.I. will charge you like $2,500?
Yeah, he charged me $2,500, man.
That's it?
For around here, word up, man. I love T.I. for that, man. He could have got 5 bands. He was like, nah, I do it for $2,500.
Rumor has it that you discovered Rose.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm not going to take full credit, but I was one of the founders of. It was when we was doing the song Round Here. We was in Circle House Studio, you know, tricking them in the studio. And I remember Ross walking up on me like, yo, Bleak, I get busy, man. I be writing these hooks, doing all of this. And I'm like, what? Let me hear something. He rhymed for me. And I'm like, yo, Beans, come here. I'm like, yo, Beans, listen to Son. And he rhymed for Beans. I'm like, Beans, like, yo, he got it. And I remember calling Jay like, yo, Slip and Slide got somebody down here. You might want to come check that out. And the rest is history, so.
Is it? Can you just like, okay, so my man said, hey, check this out, Bleak. Hey, you know, I get down. Oh, let me hear something. Do you know right away? Okay, he got it.
You can tell. You can tell, especially if a person just rap right there on the spot. A lot of people can rap on the spot but can't rap on the beat. A lot of people can rap on the beat and can't rap on the spot. So a person who can do both right there is like, then he telling you, I wrote XYZ songs and there's songs that's on the chart.
Yeah.
You gotta take it for consideration.
Now, as a record head yourself, what are you looking for in an artist?
No crybabies, because these artists need parenting. These artists is babies. I don't think the parents is finishing the job at home because they come here as grown men and want you to take care of them. It's like, fam, you didn't sell a record, and I'm supposed to do what? I'm supposed to buy you a Rolex. I'm supposed to do this, put you in. You got to fly first class. You know, you got to sell records to do that.
Right.
Like these guys come prima donna ready. That's all I want to meet the real grinding artists that want to win from the bottom up. That don't think you're supposed to just put me there and it's just all going to happen.
You said something very interesting. You said grind. And it seems like people run from the grind now.
They don't want it, man. They want the shine. They don't want the grind. They want the shine, man. That's it.
You can't have it.
They don't know. You can't get one without the other. In order to shine, you have to grind.
Right.
Because if you just shine it, somebody gonna take it from you. So, bad, go on the block with no work. Somebody gonna take that journey quick.
Man. Yeah, and I've always wondered this, is that, and we kind of touched on it a little earlier. Why is it that what is so enduring, what is so fascinating, so captivating, that people that got everything, they got everything to lose, nothing to gain by being in that situation. What is it? Bleak, you gotta tell me something. Give me something to say, hey, Sharp, this is what it is right here. This is why they do it. Why?
I think it's family, man. They want that love that they never got at home. You know, these kids go outside and the streets show you the love that your family don't show you. You know, like I said, I grew up without a father. So I didn't know what being a man was until I got with the guys. You know what I mean? And you say certain things and then you get punched in the mouth for them things. A lot of these kids don't get that today either. They just going out for the love and don't get the other side of the love. They just getting the love and they just go full-fledged and dive into it and like, this is my gang, this is my family. And then when something go wrong, they realize the gang wasn't family or their gang.
Now you stuck.
Yeah.
And people looking at you crazy like, bro, you had it all. You flying private jets, you got APs and you got the techs and you got Audemars and you got all this, you got Roses and you living in the high life and you want to do that?
They want to throw it up for the gang.
Do you realize that gang would switch places with you and would douche you out and would not even look your way?
That's right. Like if you switch roles, 90% of the gang members will leave you right where you at if they get your opportunity. 100%. Nobody anybody that grew up in that environment and lived that life for real, they don't want to do that, man. You're looking for ways to get out of it. It's not fun. It's not the glamorous life.
Right.
You don't fascinate that neither.
When back in the day, basically you had two areas. You had New York and you had Cali.
Yeah.
But now you can find anywhere.
Anyway, it could be from Alaska today.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, Eskimo flow.
What the influence? Because you know Atlanta now. You got all those guys. You got Lil Baby. You got obviously that Luda and T.I. and Gucci Mane, Jeezy.
I think they got a power plant down there. They just breathe.
Yeah, we got that thing. We got that thing in the chokehold right now.
That's the Mecca. Is what that's how New York was 20 years ago. Now Atlanta got it, and I'm happy to see them because Atlanta was a small, vibrant city. Now you look. ATL is like a major city, like a LA or New York now, and it's amazing, man. They got too much talent down there.
You know, you see artists in prison.
Oh man.
So how you go to jail and you got a couple million? I mean, what is it that I'm trying to figure out? Like, man, I got a couple of million. I ain't really trying. I ain't trying to do nothing sleazy or slimy. I'm gonna open up reputable businesses.
Yes. A lot of these guys, like I said, they use rap to be who they always dreamed to be. You know, like we all come from the urban environments, ghettos, whatever you want to call them. And you know, you got your neighborhood drug dealer. You got the big time tough guy in the neighborhood, beat everybody up. A lot of these guys get record deals and try to act like the local drug dealer they saw, the local tough guy they saw. And they want to live that life. And that's why and they don't understand what it takes to live that life. You know what I mean? And it's only two things that come with living this life. It's either you're going to die, you're going to end up in that box, or you're going to end up in the other box. It's what box you want to be in. The one that goes 6 feet or the one that's just 6 feet by 10.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, wow.
Movies. You acted in a few movies.
Yes, man.
Is that something you would like to continue to do, or you like?
Now if somebody give me something cool, I think I'm ready now. Back then I was a little scared.
Right.
They offered me drumline, I turned it down because I was scared, man. I didn't think I could be a drummer and go back to the neighborhood. I thought I would have 40 more fights.
But here's the thing. You wouldn't have to go back to the neighborhood.
I'd have been gone. Yeah, I'd have been in Bel Air somewhere. Right? I'd have been gone. I didn't tell you I didn't have the vision.
Kevin Hart, Charlie Murphy, you was with them in Paper Soldiers.
Yes, yeah.
That's how Julie was. I cannot. I looked at it. I don't know, maybe. I wish the conversation, what was said. I know I had a bad baby, for him to rip that dog like that, I want to know.
What was that experience like?
Amazing, man. That was my first time actually meeting Kev, and I remember telling him on the set, like, yo, bro, you the funniest guy I ever met. Like, yo, you're gonna blow up in this business.
The hardest working.
Look, you saying what I already said. I said that nigga's getting a third evolution. Like the hit my top. Because I went back into the whole red, blue, and black thing as far as fucking main characters. You got the blue main character, which is Sonic and Mega Man. And then you got the red sidekick that was bad but then turned good, which is Knuckles. And Zero. And then you got the black bad guy, cool figure, which is Shadow and Baz. So we got that right now. We got the Mega Man and Zero with Armor Rouge and what's the other nigga name? Sarah Lage. We got them two niggas. Ever since I was a kid. Armor Rouge is the Mega Man that they did a color swap with. Sarah Lage is Zero, which they did the color swap with. We gonna have that black nigga. Watch. Watch. You saying what I said a while ago. Now niggas getting hip.
Mofo too.
Yes, he is, man. He don't stop. That's why I said a lot of these guys people see on camera and big, they think they just chilling now, enjoying the money. They don't understand. They don't even get a chance to touch the money they working so much.
Kev go from movie to TV show to commercials, back to movies, back to
He don't stop.
He doesn't.
Nah, he work all the time. Yeah.
What was that experience like?
Now if somebody give me something cool, I think I'm the local tough guy they saw. They want to live that life. And that's why and they don't understand what it takes to live that life. You know what I mean? And it's only two things that come with living this life. Is either you're gonna die, you're gonna end up in that box, or you're gonna end up in the other box. It's what box you wanna be in. The one that goes 6 feet or the one that's just 6 feet by 10.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
wow. Movie. You act in a few movies.
yes, man.
Is that something you would like to continue to do, or you like?
Now if somebody give me something cool, I think I'm ready now. Back then I was a little scared. They offered me drumline, I turned it down because I was scared, man. I didn't think I could be a drummer and go back to the neighborhood. I thought I would have 40 more fights.
But here's the thing. You wouldn't have to go back to the neighborhood.
I'd have been gone. Yeah, I'd have been in Bel Air somewhere. Right? I'd have been gone. I didn't tell you I didn't have the vision.
Kevin Hart, Charlie Murphy, you was with them in Paper Soldier.
Yes.
What was that experience like?
Amazing, man. That was my first time actually meeting Kev, and I remember telling him on the set, like, yo, bro, you the funniest guy I ever met. Like, yo, you're gonna blow up in this business.
The hardest working mofo too.
Yes, he is, man. He don't stop. That's why I said a lot of these guys people see on camera and big, they think they just chilling now, enjoying the money. They don't understand. They don't even get a chance to touch the money they working so much.
Kev go from movie to TV show to commercials, back to movies, back to
He don't stop.
He doesn't.
Nah, he work all the time. And that's
Kev want to be a big. He want to be.
Yeah,
he gonna be what he. Yeah, Kev Hart want to be a billionaire.
He gonna get it. Especially he heard the rock guy there. He gonna get it.
Oh yeah, he coming. Did you think Kev would be what he when you was on the set with him?
Yes, I knew, man. At that time, comedians was dying. Chris, what's my man named Chris Tucker? He went to Africa, they didn't want to curse no more. We just had, wasn't a lot of real good actors at that time, like real comedians that can act. Like you had comedians that can get up and do a stand-up comedy show that's fly, but then they get on the screen and it's just not the same. Kev could do both. And I feel like we didn't have an actor who can really do both since Eddie Murphy.
Chappelle. I thought Chappelle was gonna.
But you think Chappelle? What movie Chappelle had that?
Man, you remember Chappelle in Professor Nutty Professor? Reggie? Should I get him?
Yeah. He did
He
good
was
in
Tully
that.
in Blue Street.
Yeah, but that wasn't what them running roles like.
No,
what
he wasn't the lead.
That's what I mean. He didn't never have a lead
Right.
role. Like he did cameo roles,
Yeah.
supporting roles was good. But come on, Kev.
To carry the movie.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Only Eddie Murphy did that. They could get on stage with leather pants and tell you, hey.
Pryor was the first.
I was too young for that.
Oh yeah,
you know?
okay.
I remember his movies more than his stand-up.
Brewster's Million, Stir Crazy.
Like my favorite Pryor movie is See No Evil, Hear No Evil.
Nick Cannon came to the project.
Nick Cannon was my dog. That's still my dog. You know, Nick Cannon used to hang with us back in the day. He was always, you know, we was managed by the same manager.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I knew Nick was going to be what he is today. He was funny as hell back then.
Really?
So I knew Nick. And then, you know, rap was just a hobby
Right.
for him. Like the comic and telling jokes and acting was really what he really wanted to do.
Who else came to the project and hung out that people would be surprised that came out and hung out with you in Marcy?
Oh man, out from LA, I remember Razzcast came to Marcy one time with us. You know, Foxy Brown been in Marcy a million times. We had Oprah in Marcy.
Oprah?
Yeah, man. Oprah came down to the hood. We had a lot of people in
Right.
Marcy. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to think. You know, it's been so many people breeze through Marcy. It's just like, I remember when back in the days when Rakim and Big Daddy Kane and them came through Marcy. It was a big deal too.
Right.
There's a lot of legends came through the project.
Hey man, look. Big Daddy Kane and Rakim don't get the credit they deserve.
Oh man,
But you know, people. If it didn't happen today, people thinking it wasn't good.
That's right.
Right. Look, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One.
Oh man. KRS-One, and he's like, if you want to talk about battle rapping, KRS-One came out and tried to destroy a whole borough. He wasn't just dissing a rapper, he tried to diss the whole borough.
How do you get Serena to star in your video?
Oh, that was Jay. Jay made that happen. I didn't know Serena. I met her at the video shoot. If you pay attention to the video, we had Megan Good in the video too. Serena was in the video. We had the WNBA girls in the video. You know, shout out to all of them. That was Jay, man. Jay was the plug.
I can understand why people say that.
What?
Whole look that up.
Yeah, he was the plug, man. I didn't know them.
And she played JC in tennis.
Yeah, she played. She was, yo, it's so crazy. Like, we really filmed that, like, seeing how fast she can serve the ball. 75, 85 miles an hour.
And that was just she was taking it easy.
Yeah,
Did
that's just a
the
video.
whole return it?
No, heck no. No, it's too fast. You can see it's almost like a bullet.
And she put spin on it, she kicked it, she go up the tee.
Yo, and remember, that was young Serena.
Yeah.
Before the babies, before the marriage, all of that. That was straight
That was
Serena.
prime Serena. Did you really have endorsement deals with like Jamal Crawford and Larry Fitzgerald?
Oh, no. Those just my guys.
That was your guy.
Yeah, Jamal Crawford, my bro. You know, I just always hung out with them going to the game, especially when he was a Knickerbocker.
Right.
You know, that's my guy. I always support him. He was in my video for Like That.
Yeah.
That's my guy. But I never had no endorsement deals. Jay tied me up. Rocker wear, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I got to wear that stuff.
Your Knicks. You thought they were going to do it this year?
I thought so, but I knew the Knicks was going to nick. Come on, man. I'm a New Yorker. The Knicks going to nick eventually. Hopefully next year we get over that.
Bro, how y'all fired a coach and ain't got nobody in mind?
That's the Knicks going to nick. I'm telling you, the Knicks is going to nick. I don't know what they thinking, what they doing over there. They got my guy West in office, though. He going to get it.
Yeah. What have you learned most about money?
That is not the most important thing. Family is more important than money. Money is something that makes life easier, but it doesn't make life better. You know, love makes life better. And people that you care, the loved ones around you, is way more important than money. Because the people that keep you focused, you'll always be able to make money. You can't always meet loved ones, you know? But you can always make money as long as you got hustle in your heart.
But do families sometimes change when you get money?
Oh, yes, definitely. See, now when I'm talking about family, I'm talking about the wife, the kids. I'm not talking about the cousins.
Oh,
and all of that.
you
It's a different family now. Yeah, so the cousins and all that, they think, you know, you got it. Like, and it's like, I don't go to work to give my money away.
Right.
You can come to work with me. You can come make some with me, come find a position in something that I'm doing and come get some money with me. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna go to work and just give it away.
Right.
So, you know, but the loved ones, my wife, my daughter, my son, like, that love right there is just unmatched. And that's what gives me the strength, to, you know, and motivation to keep going every day, to know what I'm leaving this for.
When you don't give, you know, man, you got it, you got it. Okay, you don't give it no more or something. You know, it's funny. You go back, man. I don't know what he did with all that money. I gave it to you, mofo.
That's right. I gave it all to you. And then when you get to that part, no one got a solution. No one want to help. Nobody grabbing an idea. Nothing.
Man, if I had it, this is what I would do. No, you wouldn't.
Exactly. That's what everybody say. If I hate the if people.
Yeah.
That's why I think I love in my mind. If it was a fifth, we all be drunk. Remember as a kid, I was like, she crazy. What's she talking about? But now I know what she talking about.
You absolutely. What do you think some of the worst purchases you made?
Cars. Cars is the worst thing to buy, Phil, because you don't gain
It's a
value.
depreciating asset.
As soon as you drive off the lot, you lost money. Like you literally can buy a car today and make a U-turn and bring it right back, and it's less $20,000 less than what you bought for.
Yeah. Like, bro, you saw me make a U-turn.
Yeah, like I didn't even leave the lot. Yeah, so I feel like cars are the worst, and jewelry that doesn't matter. Like, do you buy the right jewelry, the right Rolex, the right chain, the right piece, then it adds.
But you don't need 50 of them, though, Bleak.
No, but you need a few. You need a few.
Bro, I mean, you know, like boroughs. So you got Jada, Fat Joe, recently Rick Virus said a lot of rappers are living paycheck to paycheck.
Oh, is that true? Oh, yeah. A lot of rappers, definitely. A lot of these new age rappers, and back in the day.
They didn't make the money back in the day that he get.
And today you have to be a major star. You have to be able to sell things other than records to get the money today, because it's the other companies that's giving these guys the money. It's not the record labels that's giving these guys the money. It's the endorsement deals.
It's the collab. You see Travis Scott. He's with Nike. He's with Audemars Piguet. Yeah, he's with Audemars Piguet.
Yes, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those deals is what's giving these guys the major millions. But as far as like a regular rapper, yeah, they dependent on the show right now. They praying the promoter call them, the phone ring, and they get a gig. But I feel like rappers it's too much opportunity with your money today to do too many things. Like all these businesses, like a lot of these kids is entrepreneurs. They just don't know how to get into the right business.
Hov rapped a line about you. He said, as long as I'm alive, Bleak's a millionaire. And even if I die, he's in my will somewhere.
Yes. I love that. That's my brother, man. You know? I love it. Like, it made the road a little bit rough, because now I go talk to a DJ like, hey, I need you to play this record. They're like, yeah, but Hope said you good, fam. Take care of me. Like, what you mean? I still gotta work. He said I'm in the will. That means he gotta go. Yeah, he ain't give it to me now. I still gotta earn it.
So, in order to get your music played on the radio, you got to break them up.
A lot of people used to be on it like that, like, yo, because you know DJs, it ain't, you know, certain people like to say payola. Me, I look at it different. If you're an artist, right, if you're a DJ, just put yourself in the DJ shoes, and I'm an artist, I'm trying to get you to play my record.
Right.
Now, you know, this record blows up because you played it. My life changed. You still just a radio DJ. You like, dog, I'm gonna help you blow up, but you're not gonna look out for me. You're not gonna let me DJ a few shows. It's one hand wash the other business, basically. That's what it is. It ain't really pay to play my record. It's like, hey, dog, you got an opportunity. Show me that I got an opportunity with you before I support you.
When you have money, Bleak, everybody thinks like, so, man, you got so much money, you can live somebody $500, you can live somebody $2,500, you can live somebody a lend. No, you can give somebody because you ain't lending no money.
Yeah.
I'll only give money that I don't care if I get it back. Because I already know I ain't gonna get it back.
One of the best pieces of advice I ever heard is, if you love your friends, never loan them money.
Nope.
Like, just give it to them.
Yep.
Don't expect anything back. So I live by that. Like, I love my friends. So if they ask me for something, just don't put borrow on it, because you know you're not gonna pay me back.
Nope.
And when I want my money back, it's like, man, take your funky ass 20. Why my money funky now?
I ain't know money had a smell. When I gave it to
It
you,
wasn't stink.
None. My game, I would have known. My game would have dropped. Alright.
But you know, and people look at like the internet was going crazy. Man, if I was worth $3 billion, I worth $4 billion, and Cuz came up to me, I break him off.
Yeah, right. Everybody's saying, you know, it's always the
Whatever it was money.
Yes, like until you live that life and put yourself in that person's shoes, man, stop with the comparison. Just live your life and enjoy it, man.
Yeah.
That's all. That's the advice I got for people. Live and enjoy. Don't worry about what others do. Control what you do.
Man, you know they can spend other people's money.
Quick, too. That's why they get rich in these games so fast. You go look at GTA or something, these guys got mansions, 400 million, like, man, how you hustle harder in the game than in the street? Okay.
Duce.
Yes.
Jay helped turn that into $1 billion.
Yes. But at first, you know, this is my baby right here. And I give all the credit in the world to my wife for me even being a part of this.
Really?
Yeah, because I was at that paycheck to paycheck moment. You know, fork in the road, and I'm looking at my wife like, yo, shows not coming in like that, not dropping albums like that. Like, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna get into. And she was like, yo, your brother owns 100 different businesses. You don't want to play a role in nothing but the music. And I'm like, yeah, let me go talk to bro. And when I went and had the meeting with Jay, and he like, yo, I got this new brand called Duce. Let me see what you can do with it. And boy, I took it to the moon. Turned it up in every hood in New York, New Jersey, Miami, Atlanta, and we just went.
You got to get out.
Yeah.
I mean, for what we take there, because like you said, being in the spirits business. I thought you just put it out there, okay, they pick it up.
No. You gotta work. You gotta do those. You gotta go to the testings, the taste testings. You gotta go to them bar meetings with the
distributors.
Yes, you gotta go to the. You gotta have somebody. What is it? The guy doing the mixologist. All it is.
We got a mixologist. You got to go to GSM, general sales meetings. You got to be in front of them, and you got to talk. You can't. No. Your name, my name on there.
Yeah.
So I got to tell you, it's a VSOP. I got to tell you that it's 4 to 6 years of age. I got to tell you what's in it. It's an Uni Blanc Great Petite Champagne. In order to be called a cognac, it has to start in that region for at least 2 years.
That's right.
It has to go to the copper part. They got to be in the wooden barrel.
That's right. If it don't go in the wooden barrel, it ain't gonna come out brown.
No.
It's gonna be clear. We're gonna be calling it
yeah. So and so they like, man, you really? I said, bro, it got my name on it. It got my money in this.
Yeah, and you got to be involved, hands on, 10 toes down. Right. You got to do all of this stuff because it ain't gonna sell itself.
No.
And people don't know what's good just by looking at it. So you have to introduce them to
right.
the
And because a lot of times, you've been eating something. It's like anything. You've been eating hamburger for a long time. You don't realize how good steak is.
That's
or
right.
you might not realize how good chicken is. So you got to introduce them and say, hey, just give it a try, bro.
Give it a try. That's right. And I always tell people, man, I went with Duce. I always tell people you can mix Duce with water and it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever your preference is, I feel like with this we became the tequila cognac. Where we go fine, where we go with anything. I don't care what you pour us in. You can pour us in grape juice. We gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
Trust me. I don't care what you mix with. We go with.
I went to Cognac region. I was over there.
Cognac France.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And the thing is, and I was like, they was getting it out. They had the chef over there and he prepared it. And they have ginger ale. I was like, damn, they knew I like ginger ale. But that's how they drink it.
That's right, yeah, they pour ginger ale in it.
Yes.
You know what's so ill though, what I found out about going to Cognac France? See, I'm not even gonna bring this up because I don't want to start no controversy with these other brands, even though we don't care about this other brand. But Hennessy is made in Cognac France, but it's not sold in France. You know that, right? It's not sold nowhere outside of America. We the only ones where it's sold. I just want to know.
But we
ain't promoting that though.
We don't talk bad about other companies. We just talk good about ours.
That's right. I'm just letting you know. You go to London somewhere, Duce is there.
Van Lathan, you had a back and forth with.
Oh, a quick one, you know, because he took a shot at the big homie, and it's like, you know, they showed you love, bro. I seen you at the brunch, seen you at Mad Rock Nation events, and you see Jay with a little hiccup, you know, somebody falsely accusing him, and you want to take a shot like he's on that side, like he's that type of guy. I didn't like that.
Come on, bro.
I didn't like that. He lucky it was on Instagram, because I'd have seen him. He'd have met the real me. He wouldn't have met Memphis Bleek. He'd have met Malik.
No. You got to be Bleak.
Like,
you got to be above that.
But when it comes to that,
Yeah.
that's personal.
Yes.
Bro. And that there's no joking with that. It's no play with that, bro. Like, and that's how I felt in that situation.
You a married man now.
Yeah.
What did marriage do for Bleak?
Raising me, grew me up, made me grow up. Like, I was a grown up, I was living, but my wife made me feel alive again. And I feel like she put me back on track. When I thought my train derailed, she showed me the tracks just had to turn.
Yeah.
All we had to do was go that way.
Right.
And she brought perspective back to my life.
Makes you think about something other than self.
That's right. Definitely go home and you know you working towards, so you're working for something.
Right.
But marriage is not easy. It's an everyday job.
Getting married is easy.
Yes.
Staying married is what's hard.
Yes.
You got to work at that.
It's a full-time job, and I feel like, you know, me being who I am, I'm a spontaneous guy, so it's hard to lose the interest with me.
Right.
You might wake up and see a horse outside. Like, hey, we go horseback ride. Like, what the hell? So,
And that's what, you know, people that's been married for a long period of time, they like, Shannon, you have to work to stay married.
Yes.
The person that you married on a Saturday, she's going to wake up Sunday. She's not that same person.
That's right. You're
She's
not
going to wake
the-
up Monday, and you're not
the same man, neither. Like, we all go through our changes and phases, and, you know, we grow and we like things different. And I feel like having someone to share that experience with is the beautiful part of life to me.
But it's easy to say F it.
Yes, it's easy. Why you get mad? Shit. Yeah, man, I'm out. I don't need this shit.
And not kids.
Oh man, I love my kids is the best part of me.
What type of dad is Bleak?
Oh, I'm the fun dad. I'm the dad that do everything I always wanted as a kid. Because I told you I never had a father. I never said the word dad in my life. So when I first had my son, I didn't even like him calling me dad. It's like, what? Call me Bleak. I just be like, dad didn't even sound right. So then, you know, as I got older and realizing the responsibility of a dad, it's like, wait a minute, call me dad.
Dad.
You gotta call me dad, homie. I earned that.
You one of them friend dads?
No.
Because you know, because in today's time, you know, that my dad is my best friend. My mom's my best friend. No, I'm dad.
Yes.
Your best friend lives down the street, or he lives such and such.
I'm the understanding parent. You can come talk to me and tell me anything, but don't talk to me like I'm your friend. We're never gonna do that. Only person I say with my daughter though, she run the show. She the boss.
Right.
I don't run nothing. My daughter is the boss. No one told me when you have a daughter
It's different.
that you have a CEO. That you really raising the little CEO, like telling you what to do. Where you at? Who said you go there? It's the best. I love it.
It is, and you know, I told my kids, I said, our dynamic won't ever change.
That's right.
I'm always gonna be dad. You always gonna be the child.
That's right. No matter how old you get.
No matter how old you get, let's stay on that level. Don't ever think we see eye to eye. No, we're not.
No. In
We
your
not.
life you'll never have the experience in life we ever had.
Right.
Because we made it that way that you won't have to.
Right.
So
Right.
just respect.
I think, I think, you know, as the kids got older, my kids got older, they have it they're grown now, and I'm a grandfather. My son has two, has a boy and a girl, and he's starting to see, like, damn,
rough.
I got days, I got a mortgage, I got a car note, I got daycare. Man, my dad handled it. Yeah. No, your dad didn't handle it with ease. You just didn't see how hard your dad had. Yeah.
One thing I learned though, having a daughter, we assholes to our sons. Like, we rough. Little boy fall, like, get up, stop crying, man, you bitching. Baby fall, come here, baby, come on, how is it? It's okay. I realized, well, having her is like, wow, I was foul to my son. Gotta invite him over.
What do you think is some of the best advice that you've given your kids thus far?
To my son, like my daughter, she's only 6, so I can't really give her the, she ain't paying attention to, she only want to hear about Bluey right now. Don't tell me nothing. But my son, I feel like to any young man growing up, the 3 things in life you don't play with: a man, family, money, or his livelihood. You just stay clear of those three things, and you got a clear path in life. You don't play with a person's love, his money, or just play with a situation that he takes serious. And I feel like you'll breeze through life really easy. A lot of these kids don't know that. They get in money problems with people, messing with other people, girls or wives, and things go crazy. Like, a man will kill you for his family.
Yeah, people play too much now.
That's right.
We grew up in a time people didn't play like that.
No.
It wasn't no pranking. You see all this pranking on the internet. Somebody coming out the escalator, they touch their girl and they tell bro, you fuck some. Hey, what you trying to do? You trying to swap? I say, bro,
it's crazy.
everybody don't play the same.
No, they don't, man. And remember, I'm from Brooklyn, where you died for a stare back in the day. You look at somebody, what you looking at?
Yes.
And it was on. Like, so touch the hand of your girl? Oh, Jesus Christ. You must want to meet the mortician.
Yeah, like, you know, and I tell people, what is joke to you is death to somebody.
That's right. Everybody ain't playing. Everybody don't play the same.
No.
And that's why I told my son, don't be out here playing with people.
No. Looking back on your career, if there's one thing that you could do differently, what would it be?
Not be so focused on my friends. Felt like I was one of those guys who felt like, this is forever, my crew, we forever. I need my boys, my guys. And then I look back now, ain't not one of them there no more. Like, it's like all the guys will start, where y'all at? But you know, when people see the roller coaster going up, they with you. When it's going down, they jump off. You know what I mean?
Then when they start to go back in, they try to get back on.
And now,
no, we good.
Now we got the new crew, the people who really worked it, who earned their spot. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would say. Not to put so much focus and love on my crew, man. I feel like I focused on them more, their happiness more than mine.
Right. You realize now loyalty is probably a one-way street.
Definitely. Not everybody look at loyalty the same way as you do. Like, just because I'm loyal to a person don't mean he got to be loyal to me. Like,
Right.
You know, it's certain things I do in life that Jay will be like, damn, I didn't know you did that, but it's certain things he did, like, I wouldn't know he did that. Like, I ain't get the call we was dead in the beef with Nas. I just showed up to the show, Nas there. Like, oh shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's still brotherly love where I know his intent behind it ain't malice intention behind it. You know what I mean? So you have to know that part of friendship and understand where each other stand. And I feel like when you young, like I got that understand with Jay because he's older and he was able to talk to me, teach me certain things of growing up as we grew. But when you equally with somebody from high, no one is gonna respect one with more authority. You know, a lot of people don't. They look at you like just because you famous don't make you my boss or make you bigger than me. And you be like, what, fam? I'm just telling you something. Right? Fame don't got nothing to do with this.
I'm trying to give you some advice that you probably haven't gotten.
Exactly. And you know, egos, like I said, egos, man. Pride will destroy a relationship faster than a fire.
Wow. Bleak, thanks for coming by. Is there anything you want to promote while you're here?
Man,
album, your whatever.
Album in stores right now, Apartment 3D. Make sure you cop that. If you smoke that weed, make sure you come get your mind right with Mind Right Exotics. You know, we got Douce. And if you ever out here in Vegas, man, we got an Italian restaurant, Roma Kitchen, and we just opened up a bar called Tuscan Patio Bar and Grill. Pull up.
Memphis Bleak.
My guy, much love, man. Thank you, bro. Love.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Yeah. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life.
Niggas been speculating that what you call it, make it a third.
Oh my god, this nigga said niggas be speculating. Look, that's why I gotta put my shit out. As I get my thoughts, I need to just make a video. Now niggas speculate. I been said this. I said that when I first seen them niggas. Like before the game came out. That's Mega Man and Zero. We're gonna get that third nigga, like Hitmon Top. We getting that nigga.
Third hero.
How do I delete? 150. 75. The lobby code? I don't have a lobby up. I could make a lobby. There's a lobby code right there. Join if you want. And we could run a couple. I was just about to get off. I'm gonna type it in the chat. Let's see. Let's see what you got. All right, let's go. thought you found me on accident.
Huh?
I thought you found on accident. What's up? This is so random.
No, I clicked off purposely. I was like, what are you doing?
I'm playing the game.
You know what I hate that we were shopping? Yeah?
This is so random. What you found me for?
I was just stepping into the game, chilling. I'm driving now.
You driving?
No, I'm live.
You on live? Send me the live.
Alright.
Alright, let's get it. Back up. No, retreat. No. We can actually do this. They got me. Buzzwall. No, Duraludon. This jump. Okay. Duraludon. You gotta go back jungle immediately if you don't engage. Now I'm in the jungle. You gotta jungle right, bro. Okay. I'm gonna have to put in some work. Alright. Come on. Here we go. Our jungle is not going to. You asked for it. But we are doing well. My team is doing well, so there's that. Gotcha. Good job, Blastoise! I got it in there. Blastoise with 5 kills. Okay, I like that. Of course. Come here. Let me get you about that Unite. I'm going with Big Body Blast. Where are we going, Blastoise? I'm going where you going. You seem to know what you're doing. I'm here with you. Push him back. There we go. There we go, Blastoise. He's going. Okay, Blastoise. There we go, Blastoise. Alright, we got something right here. I see you, Char. I gotta retreat. Ooh. Okay. Blastoise, they all 5 of them are there. I think they got that one. Oh, the Reggie is still going? Slow, bro. I don't think he's gonna make it, bro. Jeez, I gotta retreat. I was gonna use my Unite, but it ain't working. They pushing over here? Let them fight us on the go. If they want to. There we go. Take them, get them out of here. Pack them dickheads up. I like to hear that. There we go. Me of all people to grab? What? I have to retreat. There we go. Good job, good job, good job. Good job. We're dying. We gotta retreat. Oh my god. This is how we always fumble. They killed all y'all, now they got the shields. And I'm here. Blastoise, you gotta go. I gotta defend right here. We didn't get enough people scoring. Oh my god. What's Spencer doing? Match is over. I can get off right now. Alright. Well, that's it for me.